From the newsroom at news.com.au.
Well, we'll start with some big royal news. Prince Andrew has settled out of court with Virginia Giuffre, sparing himself from a humiliating court case. Ms Giuffre claims that she was sexually abused by the prince when she was 17 years old. It's not known how much the settlement is for, but as part of the deal, the disgraced royal will also make a substantial donation to a charity in support of victims' rights. Back home now, there are claims Federal Education Minister Tudge is set to be axed from his role. Mr Tudge stood aside as a minister last year after an investigation was launched into his relationship with a former staffer who accused him of emotional and physical abuse. A spokesman for the Prime Minister has denied Mr Tudge is getting sacked, saying that no decision had been made yet. Overseas now, there's been some big developments in the standoff between Russia and Ukraine. In a promising sign for peace, Russia has said it will begin to withdraw some of the 100,000 troops that are currently lining the Ukrainian border. The US isn't convinced though. US intelligence suggests that Russia is actually set to invade Ukraine at midday today with a massive missile blitz and 200,000 troops. To sport, Novak Djokovic has said he's happy to miss out on future tournaments over his vaccine status. In a tell-all interview, the tennis star confirmed he hasn't yet received the jab, but distanced himself from the anti-vax movement.
I understand the consequences of my decision. And one of the consequences of my decision was not going to Australia, and I was prepared not to go. And I understand that not being vaccinated today, I'm unable to travel to most of the tournaments at the moment.
And that's the price you're willing to pay?
That is the price that I'm willing to pay.
Ultimately, are you prepared to forego the chance to be the greatest player that ever picked up a racket, statistically, because you feel so strongly about this jab?
Yes.
Actor Alec Baldwin has been hit with a wrongful death suit by the family of Halyna Hutchins. Ms Hutchins was the cinematographer who was killed on the set of a movie after Baldwin allegedly fired a gun that was filled with live ammo. The latest suit is the fourth legal claim that's been filed against Baldwin and the film's producers since the incident. And finally, Sarah Jessica Parker has revealed that John Corbett apologised to her for lying about his role in the Sex and the City reboot. Corbett, who played Aidan in the show, whipped fans into a frenzy last year when he said that he would be appearing in quite a few episodes of And Just Like That. Turns out he wasn't in any, and Parker has said that Corbett later said sorry to her for doing that as a joke.
Your headlines from news.com.au.